Oh, we got it.
Yeah. On point. Man.
Welcome to the Asian Flush Podcast. It's your host, Victor.
It's me, Monet.
And I'm Tao.
What's up?
Monet.
This is episode 3.
Yes, we made it. We made it to episode 3, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
We got a third arm because Monet remembered to bring his.
I got it. I was that one guy, dude.
Finally, he actually had to set it up, so thank God.
Yeah, he set up all by himself.
Just don't be surprised if this shit falls. So.
Bro, don't say that, dude. We're going to get stuck.
All right, man.
All right. He's talking about getting stuck.
Stuck. We're going to be stuck soon, dude.
We're stuck working from home.
Yeah.
And stuck in quarantine. I'm sick of this coronavirus. I know it's real.
Yeah, it's getting real, man. I mean, I know in our first episode, we kind of mentioned it, or I mentioned it about everyone washing their hands, but it seems like not everyone was washing their hands.
Nope.
So we might be going into some type of quarantine mode within the next couple of weeks.
Lockdown or whatever, you know. So.
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but...
How you guys wash your hands? Moni's the reason why we have coronavirus, dude.
He didn't even reach for the soap.
Hey, there's no soap right now, dude. Why do you think I have this Lysol bottle from 2 years ago and it's still full? Dude? You can't find none of that anymore, dude.
Bro, it's like empty. He just brought it.
Is it really from 2 years ago?
Yeah,
it probably is.
It might be,
I don't think there's a date. There is.
Expired 2020, March 2020.
This is 31/05/18.
Yeah.
So he's telling
2
the
years.
truth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess.
That's sad.
I'm right.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean,
It's crazy.
I mean, how I wash my hands, I kind of do a little Rasengan, one hand, and then the other hand, and then you got scrubbing between the fingers,
Bro, those
fingertips.
are so good, dude. Everybody's so funny, dude.
I know.
You probably do the was it the gang sign?
Oh, the shadow clone jutsu.
That's you and shit, dude.
This guy knows nothing about Naruto, but he knows the shadow clone jutsu.
He knows enough to make a joke about
viral,
it.
dude. Like seriously, man, that shit's funny as fuck.
But yeah, so I guess we're not washing our hands good enough. So I don't know about you guys, but I mean, we all have daily jobs that we have, but my job has been talking about preparing us to work from home soon. So I don't know when that will start, but I figure it's probably going to start soon. So I have to start preparing for that. What about you guys?
I'm already working from home. It's been everybody's been like super cautious right now, so everyone's like already like, hey, we're going home. I was like, damn, all right. Okay. Is it me? Is it because of me?
Yeah, for me, like I could work from home, but I work like in the hospital. But so if they need me to be on site to help with things, then I would have to go. But
This is the guy who works till like 2:00.
Hey man,
Yeah.
Then I work from home.
So if you guys don't know, we all work in like some IT related. We're not all considered like IT, but we all deal with like technology. So like our jobs, we can basically do all remotely. My job I can do 100% remotely, but but they like me having they like having me on site and everything. But yeah, so quarantine's coming up. It sounds like it's gonna get worse before it gets better. Everyone's gonna be working from home or not working at all. So
it's gonna suck for those people that have to work on like equipment and machines because they can't work from home.
right.
They're gonna start complaining like, "Hey man, I wish I could work from home," but then like, dude, you're kind of required to be on site.
Yeah,
so.
you can't build car parts from home. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. So
yeah, we're just lucky that we're in IT field where we could actually work from home.
Yeah,
so we're pretty lucky.
It's getting scary. People gotta start taking this coronavirus situation more seriously. And right now, we have it to where no gatherings of 50 or more people. So shit's getting crazy.
Bro, that's wild. I mean, if you think about like all the colleges are finally like they all have online classes.
Right.
And like elementary schools are like, or elementary to like the first tier of schooling.
Yeah,
is
like public schools are already announcing or planning for like closing
for the year or some shit.
Yeah,
like that.
especially in universities too. Like there's some, Milwaukee and Madison. They've already talked about, extending spring break and everyone going to online class. So,
it would suck for seniors in high school because they're graduating and they won't even be able to walk. Same with like college students. Like,
like commencement stuff, like, no one knows how that's going to be. Like, are they going to postpone it or are they going to cancel? But, or
via Skype or some shit.
Yeah, they got all these events being either canceled already, that are planned 3-4 months ahead of time already into the summer.
Yeah.
Some of those are canceled and some, and some events are being postponed or, delayed. So
I kind of wish. Do you guys wish that you guys were still in college? You guys get that extra week of?
No, I get a full week to myself already. Why would I want to go back to school for a free week?
We were kind of talking about like, man, how come this never happened when we were in school? Like all these things are happening. When we were in school, like none of this stuff was happening.
Was it the swine flu when we were? Did that hit when we were in college, or was it the?
No, I don't remember, but swine flu was only like 2 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so like
some shit.
Bird flu, swine flu, Ebola, all that stuff.
Serious.
It wasn't that.
Only thing that was serious when I was in school was that not H1N1, Ebola.
But H1N1 swine flu.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I didn't know that.
So Ebola.
Ebola was a big thing. But Ebola, there was like 10 cases.
Damn.
In the U.S.?
Yeah.
Oh,
not me. I'm just making that up.
Oh. Yeah, we don't know.
We don't
know the numbers.
We're not medical staff. You're not doctors.
Yeah. You guys are medical staff. What are you guys talking about?
Well, we don't work hand in hand with doctors and.
But there's definitely a lower count of
nurses,
cases of Ebola because they prepared and prepped it and everything.
They knew about it.
Yeah.
Shout outs to the nurses and doctors that are handling the front line, though.
Right, nurses,
a lot of
doctors.
props.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. You guys are the MVPs.
Yeah, because those people, they're working regardless. And they're already working 12-hour shifts. So if all this stuff gets worse, I mean, they're working full day.
Yeah, I heard that they were gonna try to bring back retired doctors and nurses too, because there's like overwhelmed by all these patients.
I don't look at China. Cases. They weren't prepared for it at all, and
they built a hospital.
They built a hospital in 3 days.
Yeah. 11 days.
11 days.
Yeah, but still, do you guys think it really came from China? I think this is like a whole conspiracy theory. Like someone's pressing a button and shit gets sprayed. Because remember how you were talking about like jail might be the safest place, but like
right, yeah.
Who from China came to visit
someone in
prison,
jail? Yeah,
and then spreads it.
Right, like how if someone like a prisoner gets tested positive for corona, how did that prisoner get corona when they didn't go anywhere?
There's some freaky shit going on there. That's what's going on. There's some freaky shit going on.
We thought jail's gonna be the safest place, but man,
I mean, of course, if they have a visitor and that person has corona, someone can,
I've never been in jail, but from movies, it's just like I thought it was just a glass door, just a window. How can you contract it? Like, dude, it's so fucking crazy, man.
Touch the plastic. Touch the plastic.
Oh shit, that reminds me. We are the Asian Flush MTV podcast, so I mean, we got to take our first sip, right?
Yeah, we're not alcoholics.
Yeah, we're not alcoholics, but we gotta take our first
cheers.
sip.
Cheers to the doctors,
episode 3,
truck drivers, in episode 3.
Oh, and cheers to washing your hands. Yeah, make sure you wash your hands. Oh, you're dripping, man. You're not one lip. No drip today.
I'm retired, Victor.
See, that's why we had the toilet paper.
Yep.
But speaking of toilet paper,
here's $25. Wrapping my
$25, dude.
$25. I mean, it was Deadstock DS.
That's
original, but Victor took a little piece of it.
But
if you want this toilet paper and this Lysol spray,
post your bids right now in the comments below.
Or highest offer. Right now, the holding offer is $500 for both.
Whoa. Have you guys gone out shopping yet? It's crazy out there, dude.
A little bit. I mean, just because I had to. It wasn't because we were scared, we were panicking, but it's just I didn't have any groceries, so we went and it wasn't too bad. We got toilet paper, we got food. Nothing too bad yet. I mean, all those videos of people stuffing their carts with nothing but toilet paper. Like, I don't get it. I don't understand why everyone needs toilet paper.
They got a shit, man.
Bro, I am so annoyed because I'm just like, I actually just need toilet paper.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Just give me one roll, a 6-pack, man.
I don't know. I literally ran out. I was like, oh, let's go to the store. Fuck, dude. I was like, damn.
It's crazy. If you guys seen my post on when I'm at Target, it's all the shelves are all empty, man.
Yeah.
I saw that. It's getting crazy.
Page,
so
it's crazy,
it's not that I'm not taking it serious, but like now I'm like, holy crap, like. Maybe I should just go grab an extra packet to, just in case I need it.
That and water, dude. Water is like really gone. Unless you want smart water, people ain't buying. No one's paying for that price. But
I grab a couple packs of water bottles and extra things. But other than that, like, food and everything else is still the same for me.
That's crazy though. I mean, they're buying like vitamins. They're buying.
Dude, cough drops,
pads,
cough medicine, they're all gone.
Diapers.
Everyone's buying everything except toothpaste.
They breath
no one's brushing their teeth.
Hand shower, no deodorant, nothing, dude.
I was like,
dude, it's crazy, man. Everyone's.
But for whatever reason, everyone needs toilet paper and hand sanitizer.
And rice.
And rice.
Can't find no rice.
Yeah, everyone's hoarding.
Hmong people, dude, like, man, like, you see rice is gone.
Well, Asian people are hoarding, but more specifically, Hmong people.
People would pay $50 for like a 20-pound bag of rice now, dude.
Yeah. Let's talk about that. I think that's super important to talk about in like today's hoarding society.
It is.
Because I feel like a lot of these OGs hoard because I think they know what like I've seen it a few times around, but I think they know what hunger feels like.
Yeah. I was gonna say that I like the older generation. I think they're scared because they know how. I mean, they've been through how starvation is. How you only eat once a day or maybe even less. Just a couple bites, a day or two. So I think that's why they're hoarding. But like everyone else, like buying like you don't need 10.
Bags of
50-pound bags of rice. Like that's gonna last you like 6 years. Yeah. Or like I've seen people buy like 500-pound bags of rice. Like for like a family of 4. Like 100-pound bag of rice will last you what 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. I barely eat rice now. Because I'm trying to.
Just imagine like most people are not even doing like family gathering events anymore, dude. Just because all the rice that we buying or making is like they gotta.
I mean, the whole rice thing, like, it doesn't bother me because I barely eat rice. I'm serious. I stopped eating rice.
He eats Uncle Ben rice, guys.
Hey, Uncle Ben's is legit,
Uncle Ben.
Or the microwavable one.
Hey, no, you eat the, I forget which one it is. It's like the Hispanic one. I eat that with the tacos all the time, dude. That one's fire.
Oh, that's different. That's different. Yeah. But, he's talking about Uncle Ben. I've never had Uncle Ben rice.
No, Uncle Ben. No, I'm talking about Uncle Ben's got the microwavable one.
Yeah.
They have some Hispanic flavoring
really?
one. Bro, that one's good.
But doesn't Uncle Ben's rice taste like wet? Isn't like moist? It's like rice.
Like congee.
Right? Because you're microwaving it.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
It's not that bad, dude.
Oh.
This guy making fun of it, but then he's like, I
had it before, dude.
Well, if I get desperate and I need some rice, I'll buy some Uncle Ben rice.
Or just eat quinoa, dude. I bet you all the vegans are probably making like cabbage rice. They supplement rice.
Dude,
cabbage.
They make that with the cauliflower. That's
what cauliflower, yeah.
Cabbage. He said cabbage.
I was like,
I would not survive as a vegetarian or vegan.
No. I don't think you survive in general, dude. Yeah. You're like, hey, just eat the mushroom that the ants aren't eating.
No, but for real though, like I've cut back on rice for like the past 3 months, and I'm trying to get into shape again.
Oh, he's doing keto, y'all.
He's doing keto.
He's doing keto.
No, honestly, my diet consists of very minimal rice or no rice at all, and I try to eat under 2,000 calories. So like,
that Big Mac fucked you up, dude.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was like 600 calories, maybe 700. But so
I don't know about 600. I think.
All right, maybe like 800.
I don't think you can eat for the rest of the day, dude. Like,
no, I swear that Big Mac was only like 800 calories, probably.
Bro, it's got 4 patties on there, dude. I don't think it's 800 calories, dude.
Oh yeah, along with the mac sauce. I don't know. But anyways, I try to eat under 2,000 calories a day.
Shit,
I'm trying to work in that summer bod. But who knows if we're even gonna have summer?
You're gonna have a starvation bod.
Our family's been wasting rice, honestly.
This guy says
like we buy rice, but then like it's 4 of us, so like sometimes we eat it, sometimes we don't. So
this guy makes rice, toss it out.
We only make like 3 cups of rice, but then that's
a lot.
Like sometimes
I guess you got 4 of you guys.
There's 4 of us, but then throughout the whole day, no one really eats it. So like fuck. Yeah. And then by the time you come back home, you're trying to make it again because the rice is probably not good anymore. You're wasting another 3 cups of rice.
Do you guys pack the rice in in like the sandwich bags.
My mom does that when she makes it like the Mong Ochi way on the stove. Then we'll pack in the little Ziploc bags. Okay. But if we want to do it quick, we just used our Tiger. Is it the Tiger cooker? Yeah. We used that rice cooker.
Every Asian or Hmong person has a Tiger.
Nah, shout out to Kuko. Sponsored this video, Kuko. I love your rice cooker. Bro, you guys know that's the Korean one, dude.
Yeah, I think I have a Korean one.
Do you have the one?
I think I don't know what brand it is, but I know it's not Tiger.
Kuko, that's the best one, dude.
Damn.
It's expensive.
Yeah. I think mine was like $200. Yeah, maybe more. Yeah.
Hey, once they send us a stimulus package, once they decide to pass that, dude, we can buy 3 rice cookers, dude.
This guy's just gonna buy rice cookers to cook it.
Buy it and flip it, dude. That's what you gotta do with rice now.
I mean, like I don't know if you guys need it, but like the quarantine during like this quarantine, hourly workers and people who aren't salary and people who are self-employed, like they're not gonna be making any money. So like, like would you mention if the talks of a stimulus package or stimulus bill, basically, Andrew Yang's, $1,000 to every household plan, might come into play. I mean, everyone was knocking on him for that, but now that we have this crisis that's happening, like, it may actually become very important.
Yeah, it's not like it's. I think they're not saying that it's like $1,000 for a house. So I think it's per people. If you're married, you get like maybe $2,000. If you're single, you get $1,000. So hopefully that's enough to cover mortgage bills and all that shit. Hopefully they put a freeze. I think they're gonna put a freeze on that.
But how much is really? I guess we're only covering April because I think they've been in the talks about like extending this plan if it needs to be.
Right. I think they're preparing for the worst. Yeah. But I mean, like no one knows how long. If we do go into some type of lockdown or whatever it is, because
that's gonna be scary.
How's the government? How are people gonna react to that? Yeah. How are people gonna make money and pay their bills?
Yeah. How do you stop a city from going outside?
It's gonna be too hard.
And enjoying, because I'm not gonna lie, I think this spring has been like the best fucking spring in a long time.
Like weather-wise?
Yeah.
Well, it's not even spring yet, so.
Yeah.
You mean like it hasn't snowed in a while, so like
it's gonna snow tomorrow, dude.
I hate snow. I like winter, but I hate snow.
What?
But I mean, are we even gonna have a spring? Because 2020 has been all fucked up. I mean, what happened in January?
A summer.
What happened in January? I know January, like
coronavirus happened in January. That's what happened.
Well, corona happened in like December of 2019 in China.
Yeah, that's true.
But something happened in January, and then COVID died.
That's sad, dude. 2020, not your year, dude.
Yeah, 2020 is not your year. And, we got this coronavirus, happening.
Oh, the Australian fires.
Oh, yeah, that's just crazy.
All right. Yeah, there was the wildfires.
We got the locusts eating all of Africa up right now. Yeah. That's pretty bad. Mm-hmm. So,
well, wasn't like 2012 predicted to be like the most disastrous, like, time?
Yeah, the movie.
Yeah. I mean, they're 8 years too late, man.
I mean, 2000 was supposed
to be
like
we're only 3 months into 2020, and like
it's crazy, dude.
All this fucked up shit is happening already.
Yeah. But I think we're all waiting for the government to like forgive our student loans. We're waiting for that shit to happen, dude. Like,
forget the stimulus bill.
Fuck the stimulus.
Just forget our student loans.
Dude. Yeah. Think about it. Like they pay off our student loans. Think about how many Americans out there will get more credit cards and put themselves in debt, dude. They put the money back into the economy, man.
Yeah. Please, just $30K. Just $30K.
That's all we need.
Whoever's the president next, or whatever happens.
My vote could be bought. Yeah, our votes could be bought.
You can buy our votes by, forgiving our student loans.
Yeah,
that's all we ask for.
Go DM us on Instagram and tell us that you want our vote.
Yeah, dude. Like this whole thing is pretty crazy with like going out buying things. How about your parents? Like for me, like I told my parents, like, yeah, you guys shouldn't go out on your own just because people are crazy. It's like Black Friday out there. People are rude. People are gonna steal shit.
Yes, especially our parents. One, they're Asian. Everyone's already talking about how, no matter what kind of Asian you are, you have, you automatically have the coronavirus.
Targeted,
and my mom likes to go shopping, grocery shopping, by herself all the time. So like, I've told her, if she needs anything for her to wait for me or my brothers, we can go with her because, people are fighting over toilet paper and food and, shit's getting wild.
It is, especially living in the city too, where it gets rough. What part of the city you live in?
Right, and it doesn't help that we live in like the most segregated city in the country. So
shout out to Minnesota, because that's where my parents live. But I mean, they gotta fight all the other aunties and uncles that are up there.
You guys aren't fighting the whites and the Hispanics and blacks. You guys are fighting other Asians.
Yeah, we're fighting each other up there.
Right. So if your parents are out there, you know, look out for them and go do it for them. You know,
call them, be nice.
Yeah.
But in addition to that, like, you know, the whole quarantine, like, there's been a rise in like Asian discrimination, like racism towards Asian people, because like, you know, some people are calling, you know,
there's a lot
the
of
coronavirus that, you know,
the Chinese virus
or the Wuhan virus.
Yeah.
The Kung Flu.
People are looking.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Kung Flu was funny as fuck.
All right, I know it's bad to laugh, but whoever thought of that, I don't know what you were on, but that was slick pun, dude. That was a slick pun,
but okay, but on a serious note, you know, like, you know, there's been a rise in like racism and stuff like that, and like, you know, you hear about all these stories about like how like Chinese restaurants are no longer getting customers, and you know they're struggling because, you know, people are scared to go eat Chinese food, but like, you know, just because they're Chinese, they think they're gonna get the coronavirus.
Yeah, like, I remember I went to the buffet while this started. I think I messaged our group like, dude, there's still people here at the buffet, dude. And it's not just Asians there, dude.
Yeah, it was.
I think this is mostly happening in like New York and like, you know, other bigger cities. You know, like in LA and New York City, like where a lot of, you know, not just Chinese restaurants, but like Asian restaurants are like struggling because customers are fearing that, if they step in or eat some type of Asian dish, they're gonna get the coronavirus.
Yeah,
which is not true
feel like
at
people
all.
that are coming back to the States that have it are not even like Asian people. I feel like it's probably like business people that may have not stepped in China, you know, coming back, contracted some sort of disease, and then they just
I mean, a lot of international traveling, you know, not just like international like people, but like, you know, these are like American citizens traveling over to China and whatever else. And, you know, this isn't just happening in China. Like, it's happening all over the world, like Italy and
it's exploding.
Australia, you know, all these places. So, like, it started in China, and it's, you know, China has the most cases right now. But that doesn't mean like, you know, only Chinese people can get the coronavirus. Yeah. It's spreading.
But I mean, talking back to the whole racism and Chinese community, or just specifically because there's a lot of places that we call Chinatown, right? A lot of small places.
Right.
And especially, shout out to my birthday being earlier this March, but we actually went to Chinatown, and I was kind of scared at first because my auntie was like, "You sure you want to go there? Like, think about the viruses." But I showed up, and like there was a lot.
How was that? Was it? How was the setting, the environment?
There was a lot of love out there, dude. There's a lot of people.
So there was still a lot.
It's still normal. So
it was normal. There was people walking around.
Yeah, but to be honest, a lot of those smaller communities that have a lot of restaurants and stuff, they're a lot cleaner than you think. I feel like a lot of American restaurants, specifically. I mean, even in Milwaukee, you know.
Yeah, remember, you know, restaurants that get a B grading, that means best. That's the best. You know, they don't care for A's, they like B's. You know, best ranking. Yeah. Remember that.
But I don't know. It's really sad to see that, and it's crazy about the xenophobia though that's happening.
Yeah. It's great because there was an article that was out there how a lot of Asian Americans are buying guns now too, you know.
Right, you know, because you know they're getting beat up for no reason. You know, they're walking down the street minding their business, and then, you know, someone of a different race or ethnicity, you know, just beats them up because, you know, they're blaming that person. Yeah. Because they're Asian for, you know, starting this whole coronavirus.
Yeah.
You know?
So like, I think if, you know, even when you carry and you have your conceal, just be careful, you know, just because people say things to you don't mean you could just bam, wave it, you know, don't do that. Be smart about it, and, you know, just be smart, you know, just don't show off your gun that you got it.
Don't provoke people, don't initiate things, you know, I mean, of course, protect yourself at all times. Yeah. But then, you know, we like to play devil's advocate, you know, and then, you know, along with the whole, you know, rise of discrimination and racism towards Asian people, there are some Asian people who are reaching for this racism and discrimination too. You know, it's like, you know, I've seen people post like, you know, oh, I went to the hospital and, you know, they made me take a survey and, you know, they asked me if I have coronavirus or not. And, you know, oh, they're so racist. You know, oh, you know, and then like they tag the hospital or the place and try to get them to get bad reviews from other Asian people.
Not every place is racist,
right? So I mean, if you're going, I mean, you know, that's just protocol. If you go to a hospital, hospitals they have these procedures in place to make sure other, you know, themselves and other people don't get.
So they're protecting the other patients and everyone.
So like,
else
you know,
there.
they have to ask these people, you know, are you sick? Do you have this and that, or what are your symptoms? So they can narrow down whether, you know, do you just have the common flu or do you have the coronavirus. But like, you know, I've seen a lot of Asian people, more specifically Hmong people, reaching, saying like, you know, oh, don't go to this business because, you know, they asked me if I had the coronavirus. I mean, I understand how that could be alarming to people, but that doesn't necessarily mean that person in that business or that business itself is racist. Like, they're just taking, you know,
it's like that hotel
they're following
video.
procedures, and you know, they're being you know, they're being cautious to make sure this doesn't spread, because if you're sick, you know, they don't want you in your business. Like, you need to go home, you need to self quarantine.
Yeah, just like that hotel video. Like, I think the guy would have been like, no, I'm not from China, I'm traveling, you know, been okay with it, but I guess he kind of like blew it up a little bit, which I understood.
What hotel video you're talking about? Explain.
The one that
well, I know, but I mean, some people may not know.
Like, it was a Super 8 in Indiana where the manager wouldn't let him in. The manager was asking, hey, have you been to China? You know, are you Chinese or whatever? But I'm like, I think he could have given a simple answer. I might get backlash for saying that, but I'm like, dude, like, you could have just said,
that's cool. That's
you
the point of
could've,
our podcast.
You know, I'm like, you could have just said, no, I'm not from China. You know, I'm from, you know, whatever you're from. I'm just traveling through. I need a place to stay. Yeah. They could have been okay with it, but I could see where you could see as being a racist, both sides. You know,
but I mean, like, the things like you said, like that, like, I understand, like, maybe it was the way they said it, their tone, whatever. But I mean, like, that person, whoever that guy was, I mean, he's just asking questions. It wasn't like he was calling him like Ching Chong or like, hey, you chink. You know, it's like.
But it didn't help when he went to the second hotel. They denied him too. Right. So I was like, okay, it's bad. Right. Never mind. Disregard what I just said, dude.
I mean, that's all part of
make
business.
Sure you edit that out.
No, we're keeping that in.
But I'm saying, like, you know, like, it's just, you know, some people are too quick to jump the gun and just pull out the race card and be like, hey, you know, this place is racist. Like, you know, understand that, you know, this is going on. People are business and people are aware of it. So they have these procedures in place to ask these type of questions, you know, and sometimes you just gotta be the bigger person. I'm not saying all the time, but sometimes, you know, you just gotta be patient, get all your facts together, and then, you know, make your conclusion.
I think it just sucks because I feel like a lot of people feel like they hate that, oh, just because we're Asian, we're getting associated with everything else, which is really annoying.
Right.
Because I'm like, well, they can't tell what Asian you are. Like, oh yeah, your eyes are like 1 centimeter smaller. You must be Chinese.
Right.
Nah, that's not how it works, dude.
Yeah.
But I just like everybody, you gotta take some context clues. You gotta chill out and realize we're in a pandemic and we're trying to get through this together.
Right. I mean, everyone's scared, right? Yeah. Everyone's scared. They want to be healthy. And like, back to your point, like, we still live in a time where someone will come up to you and be like, hey, are you Asian or are you Chinese?
Yeah. Or ask you where you're from. I'm like, oh, I'm from Chicago. Right. Yeah. And they give me that stupid look like, no, where you really from?
If you're Asian, like, I guarantee you've been asked once in your life, hey, are you Asian or are you Chinese? Or are you Japanese or are you Asian? Like, that doesn't make any sense. You know, we still live in that kind of world. People don't know the difference between race and ethnicity. Yeah. Right? So, like, I remember this one person growing up, like, this one person asked me, hey, are you Chinese? And I'm like, no. You know, and they're like, so are you
no?
So are you Asian? Like, what do you mean? Like, you know, like, of course I used to get mad, but like, you know, I'm like, oh, this person's ignorant, right?
Yeah.
But then it wasn't that. It was just like, you know, the more I thought about it, I was like, oh, this person's just not educated. They don't understand the difference between, you know, a race, which is Asian, you know, Caucasian, Hispanic, and ethnicity, which could be Hmong, Japanese, Korean, whatever, you know. And sometimes you just got to take that extra 5 minutes to explain it to that person. they'll be more educated and you move on with their life.
Or you respond back with a clap back.
Or you can do that too.
Sometimes like, man, I wish a motherfucker would say something to me. I got a whole bunch of shit in the back of my head, but you gotta be the bigger person.
Yeah.
Like,
who am I kidding? You know damn well. I know everyone knows damn well. I'm always ready for that clap back.
Well, I'm like, I'll be waiting. I'm like, I'm asking for like, dude, all these motherfuckers get the fun, man.
Right.
Shit, like, dude.
Right.
Like, I'm like, out of all the people, you saying this shit?
Yeah, like, damn, where you from? Manitowoc?
It's like, come on, we're almost 30 years old, and you're still asking us, are you Chinese or Asian?
Oh, especially like in Milwaukee, where there's a lot of Hmong people and stuff, and in the population, people still call you Chinese, my dude. I have not seen a Chinese person unless I'm going to like a restaurant. Mm-hmm. I do not see Chinese people outside.
The only difference I can tell you, the only difference now from growing up was they no longer call us Jackie Chan or Jet Li or Bruce Lee. I don't know what they call us, but maybe maybe not even like Tim De La Ghetto, but like
Psy.
Guarantee you. No one's calling us Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, or Jet Li anymore.
They're calling us, oh yeah, you guys are like the BTS guys.
Yeah, that's I don't know what's worse. I'd rather be Jackie Chan. Shit.
I'd rather be Jackie Chan, Jet Li, or Bruce Lee than BTS.
Oh no, man.
No disrespect to K-pop or whatever. I'd rather be Jackie Chan.
Don't lie, dude. I'll take BTS, bro. I'll be BTS.
They do be getting girls though.
Yeah.
With makeup, without the makeup.
All the way, dude.
I mean, I think I could rock a bowl cut, haircut, but I don't know.
I
I'd rather be Kung Fu master. I'd rather be known as Kung Fu master
Grow
than
your fucking goatee out and shit. That's true. You don't hear that shit anymore.
Right.
Maybe kids these days don't know who Jackie Chan is.
What I know, we gotta ask kids, we gotta ask the middle school and elementary kids now, what when they get teased at school, what do they call them? Because like I guarantee it's not Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, or Jet Li anymore.
I guarantee you it's BTS.
You think it's BTS?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you look
well,
like
that's because
those
everyone probably
BTS
watches
guys.
anime stuff now, so they probably respect the Asian culture.
Oh, that is true. Everyone's into anime and Asian
Anime's
culture
the
stuff.
treaty.
But you're a fucking
everything.
Naruto, man.
This guy, you don't even know what that is.
but he knows.
That's it. All I know is Naruto, dude.
See, that's messed up. Right now there's a rise in Asian discrimination and racism, but everyone loves anime and Asian culture.
Yeah, I think
it's so contradicting.
They're hypocrites.
Are they hypocrites?
For real, dude. But this is the world we live in. I think it hopefully gets better out there once people are acknowledging and respecting people. I'm like, but for the racist people out there, I don't think we could ever change their point of view in life. It's just like someone not liking sushi or seafood. They're not ever gonna like to eat sushi, so they're never gonna change. So what we can do is just at least respect the person, respect them. That's, be good people out there, man.
Hey, if you guys are watching this and you guys know the answer to my question about how are kids being teased in school now, put it in the comments below because I'm curious.
Drop it in the comments.
It's either what Mongi said.
This guy's
Naruto, BTS. What other Asian? Donnie? No, and not even Donnie yet.
Man, no, people say IP man.
I think it's to the point where Asians just are cool now.
I guess so.
Because being back in the day.
I wonder if girls are being called Aquafina. hey, Aquafina, come here.
Yeah, it used to be like Lucy Liu.
Right.
That was it. Lucy, Michelle Yeoh. That was it.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle Kwan too. I like those three.
Yeah,
those are the three.
Christina Yamaguchi. We start bringing all these old ass.
I know.
Tequila.
No. I bet you they're like, hey, look at that Aquafina looking ass girl over there. They are definitely saying that to Asian girls.
They're not gonna be like, damn, look at Mulan.
Well, I am sad, dude. I bought tickets for Mulan.
Yeah, Mulan got postponed
this Friday,
right?
dude. For this upcoming week, whatever. But man, it got postponed.
So you were one of those early ticket purchasers.
Yeah.
And they canceled the.
Postponed.
Did they give you vouchers?
Well, they gave me my refund back.
Oh, they gave you.
Okay,
yeah.
so they just delayed the release date. Or
Yeah, I hope it's not like Fast and the Furious where they delayed it to
a whole year.
A whole year.
I don't know, right? Because Fast and Furious 10 or 9? 9 was supposed to come out in May.
Yeah.
And they delayed it for a whole year.
Yeah. Did you guys see that meme of Han with the mask?
Oh, everyone's calling. Okay, so I got it. They're calling the girls Aquafina, and they're calling the boys Han. There we go.
But that meme was fucked up though. And funny as hell. The way he returns and they have the mask. Dude.
How is Han alive? That makes no damn sense. He died in his NSX.
Damn.
Nah, they flying off a mountain and Fast and Furious now.
He probably jumped up and shit.
Anything could happen now.
Wonder Woman came back and saved him before the car exploded.
Yeah.
Before Decker Shaw's brother. No, it was Decker Shaw.
Yeah.
Before Decker Shaw shot up his car.
They fucked up all
That's
the
what
time.
happened. Wonder Woman came.
Bow Wow saved it. Lil Bow Wow.
Bow Wow came back.
Lil Bow Wow came back.
Bow Wow with his Scion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, his green.
His Hulk Scion.
That was such a good
Man.
movie.
Yeah, that shit's great.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. It's just, this whole quarantine thing and, Asian,
Just be safe out there.
yeah, discrimination, racism stuff going on. Everyone be safe, be smart. A lot of plans have been canceled. We actually have a mutual friend or friends, with both of them. You know, the bride and groom are friends. Their wedding might be canceled because the wedding is the end of, it might be canceled because it's the end of March. So anything can happen from now until then.
Yeah.
They already have, there already talks of the 50 people or less events, right? So if that's true and that stands, then
who's gonna make the cut?
That means it is gonna be canceled.
Just live stream me in. I'm sorry. Just live stream me in, man. Do what you need.
Yeah, are they gonna do a virtual wedding? It's crazy. You got all these weddings, other events.
Yeah, it sucks for those
canceled.
people, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it hurts. Trust me. You plan all year for that, and then fuck, you already got shit dated with your date of getting married.
Do you guys have any events coming up that might be potentially canceled?
Well, me and my wife, we bought tickets to go LA for April for her birthday, but we're gonna have to postpone that. So
Is it late April?
Yeah, late April.
So
My
you might be okay.
My sister's traveling in late April.
Oh yeah. Well, we just canceled because
unless
we're going to LA.
unless it gets
Oh,
worse.
you are going to LA. That's different. Yeah,
Right.
that's right.
But I did check plane tickets. They're like $90 round trip. So if you want to buy tickets in October or November,
It's time to buy.
Yeah.
I saw round trip tickets to Colorado and other places for $90.
Yep, we have my girlfriend's older sister's wedding in September. We bought tickets for $200 total. So I was like, yes.
Steal.
Yeah, my family and I, we were supposed to go to Disney World early April, but
oh yeah, that's right.
it looks like we might have to cancel this because I don't know if they're gonna cancel
they
Disneyland or Disney World. But I'm monitoring that, and if they do, then we're gonna have to reschedule everything.
Well, I'll let you know they're on call. My cousin works at Disney World, the Florida one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Orlando. Yeah.
Yeah, Orlando.
Oh, what does she do there?
Huh?
What does she do?
Minnie Mouse. He's Mickey Mouse.
No,
He said she.
he makes.
Not that a woman can't play Mickey Mouse.
Click your ears, dude.
He makes sushi.
Oh, you say he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He
I'm
makes
deaf.
sushi.
This dude deaf, bro.
Yeah.
He's drunk. That's what he is.
It's the
I'm
fucking
drunk.
line of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he makes sushi. He's telling us that I asked
Oh,
him.
right. You told me that he was a cook down there, right? Okay.
It was
I remember
crazy.
now.
I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Well, we're just on call. They still get paid,
That's
but they're
good.
on,
Okay.
they're on call."
Well, that's good.
I
I
don't
mean,
know
the
how that
NBA
works.
season got canceled
Yeah.
for now, so
I'm not gonna touch your mics after this stuff.
yeah. Yeah, but make sure you wash your hands and everything, and do what you gotta do.
Just be smart, be safe out there,
yeah,
man.
be healthy.
Yeah.
Stay clean.
Yeah.
Well,
20 seconds. Wash your hands for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
20 seconds. I mean, you could sing.
Not like Moni.
You can sing. All you gotta do is sing the first
Monet.
20 seconds of "Put On" by Young Jeezy, like how I posted, and then you're good. Yeah. You gotta rap all the way to the lines of I think what was it?
The dealership, right?
No. Harder than a dinner plate. That's when you gotta stop. That's when you gotta stop. Once you get to the lines of "harder than a dinner plate," you are good. You can stop washing your hands.
Well, that's time.
That's it.
We
man.
did it. So hopefully you guys all stay safe out there.
Right.
Stay cool. Like our Instagram, Asian Flush
Like it.
MTV. Follow us on Twitter. Like our Facebook.
Yep.
Subscribe to our YouTube.
Yep.
Click that alarm so you get the notification for
Victor,
all our
when
videos.
you edit this, put it right here, the graphic. Last time you didn't do it, but you'll put it right here.
Oh shit! I didn't do it for the last one either. I think that one's done now.
Well, maybe for this one you could put it right here.
Yeah.
All right.
Right there.
Right here. There we
Okay.
go.
But until then, see you guys. Stay
See
safe.
ya.
ya.
Peace.
See ya.